I made my first video about rice, and maybe you saw it. As a prop, I cooked up a cup of white rice, and I think we probably ought to do something with it. I've done rice in some of my other videos, but let's do a quick review on it. Cup and a half of water, bring it to a boil, add a cup of rice, give it a good stir, cover it, and then turn the heat down to low. Now you go do something else for 10 minutes. When we come back, we're going to give it a good stir, cover it again, and then turn the heat off altogether and let it rest for another 15 minutes. After 15, we go into the colander. Next step depends on what you're going to do with it. Since we're going to fry it, we want to get rid of as much starch as possible, so a good rinse under cold water. You've seen me scramble eggs before. I do not use milk or cream in them. I don't think it really adds a lot to the flavor, and it's just more liquid to cook off. I do use butter though. Butter does help the eggs, and in this case I also whisked the eggs. I don't usually do that, but here I wanted the eggs to be as consistent as possible. The big thing about scrambled eggs is you keep them moving, and you can't let those things sit and rest or they'll just get all weird on you. You gotta keep them moving until you've got the consistency you want. Then off the heat and onto a plate. Next, we're going to look at ingredients. This is one of those things where so much stuff works with it, you'll be tempted to clean out the refrigerator. Don't do it. Keep it simple. Garlic, chicken, frozen peas, carrots, soy sauce, oyster sauce, sesame oil would be good too, I think. If you've ever cooked with garlic, you're cringing right now. Don't do this. The pan was way too hot. Burned garlic is pretty terrible stuff. In this case, I think I went past that. I think I burned it to the point where there wasn't any flavor at all left. Now the rice, and you notice it's all individual grains. That's because we rinsed it really well, and then I didn't show you this part. We let it sit out overnight on the counter to get dry. Now we get into the really boring part. We got to stir it. We're looking for some color here. I probably stirred this for 4 minutes to get it to where it started to brown up a little bit. And here comes the sauces. We've got soy sauce and oyster sauce, and I can't tell you how much of each to use. I just throw some in. If you're into precision cooking, watch Alton Brown. He's really good at that. Me, it's oh, this looks good, we'll try this out. Fistful of that, a few drops of this. It seems to work pretty well. Chicken and carrots, we'll give it another good stir. Fistful of peas, and these can be frozen. They will thaw out really quickly in here. And finally comes the egg. There's probably a more elegant way to do this. I wanted to kind of chop it up a little bit, but I also wanted to get the job done. This worked okay. And then we're going to stir it around a lot more. The egg will break up some more during that. So I've cooked fried rice 3 times in the last week. Right off camera, you can't see it here, but there's a glass of water with green onions in it. Can I remember to put green onion in this? I don't know what the deal is. I even made a list. I wrote down what I needed to do. There it is, fried rice. As always, thank you for watching. Without you, this is nothing. I really need you to be here to make this worth doing. One thing you can do to really help me out is subscribe. When you subscribe, it's free, doesn't cost you anything. I don't get your information. I'm not going to load you up with videos about how to get rich on TikTok. It just tells YouTube that you saw a video and you liked it enough that you'd like to see another one. Subscribing really helps out. So if you don't mind, click on it, and we'll see you in the next video.